Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Welcome to the close of the fourth sprint and the open of the fifth. Awesome stuff that we did. So what went well? What could have been improved? And what should we commit to in the upcoming sprints? I'd love to hear from you guys, and I will give you my take right after the title. All right, so for our retrospective, what do I think went well? I did switch up how I was presenting information instead of doing the live coding, though I really do like watching people code live. It does make it easier on me, the content creator, to kind of create my object, test everything out, and then explain what I did and what's going on. You kind of lose out on that how to debug this system, but to be completely honest, if you guys are stuck, start filling up the comments. Like, I would love to debug the system with you, and I will offer that to you, especially now at the very beginning. I mean, we're approaching 350 subs, so we're growing crazy rapidly for this niche market. But, I mean, get in there while you can, right? So improvements, or what went well, definitely the new format, in my opinion, being able to explain what is going on, the keynotes, trying to give a visual example when necessary, and the sheets and coloring the sheets. So Google Sheets, so you can kind of see that relationship and duplicate it. Let me know if that's working for you guys. I hope it is, because like I said, it's a lot easier to create videos. What could have been improved? I think I need to draw a better box around areas that we are developing. I did miss that nullable column on the table creator, which isn't so bad. It kind of gives you an idea on how we're expanding when we forget something, looking at the code and creating that new feature expansion on a previously created process. And I only caught it when I was doing the foreign key video. I was like, why are all these null? So, yeah, planning better. It's really not my forte. I'm a SQL guy. I need a project manager for me, or a personal assistant at least. So hey, if you want to volunteer, let me know. So that's what I think I could be improved, is kind of planning more about the object that we're trying to talk about, so we can maintain focus. What will I commit to in the next sprint? We're everything. I'm going to commit to everything. So with this new format, this new way of presenting information, I'm able to create videos faster. So I usually get a bulk of videos and start releasing them during the weekend and week until they run out. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is really my video record editing days, and it's working very well. I'm getting 4+ videos on the weekends and maybe a couple during the week just editing. So the whole daily release videos is looking pretty good, with a couple 2 to 3 day gaps in between sets of videos. Definitely working out for me. And we're going to be doing a lot of system expansion now. We're going to get into other databases. So I commit to presenting you with more mind-blowing knowledge. Cut into planning. What are we going to be doing in Sprint 5? Excellent question. So at the very beginning, apologies. At the very beginning, we're going to get set up to start creating our history, archive, and snapshot tables. Now, these tables replace SQL's temporal tables and replace the need for snapshotting like backups. We're creating our own because it is way more powerful than SQL can provide us in its black box. We are creating a better system. That is why this series exists. Our history will have DML actions and a nice compact row JSON. So every time something is inserted, updated, or deleted, it'll be in these tables. And snapshot will have a beginning to end that will work off the history and archive data. So we can say, at any point in time, even for versioning, for like releases, release versions, we can say between these dates, what was live in the system, that's a release version. So very powerful things coming up. In order to get those functional, we need to modify our table creator so they create them. And then we're going to start creating procedures, change management procedures. And these procedures are how we're going to be inserting and updating and deleting records. We are no longer going to allow direct view edits. We need to bring it up a notch because the procedure is going to look up a definition and say, hey, should I record history on this table, to give us a toggleable option. Maybe we don't care about session data, so we don't want to archive or history that stuff, or maybe we want to archive it and not put it in history. So we're gonna put that control out, and we're gonna create that functionality, and we need that inside of the stored procedures, change management procedures. So that'll be in the upcoming sprint. In order to get a functioning history archive and snapshot data set, we need a dimension. So we need dates. And to see how date dimensions exist in this series is, how many calendars can you hold? It's a really amazing piece of data. It's a pretty large subject. I think Rome class family type on the date, Rome class family type on the sequence, the date and the sequence, and then year, month, and a couple other tables. So it's a pretty large dimension, not like a normal shape that we've been working with, but extremely powerful, and you'll probably want to use it for your own system, even if you're not in this master data management field. So with the addition of dates, that means we need a new database. So we are going to be creating a reference, the DB reference, which is going to hold our dimensions and a lot of static data, branching out, and then we'll spin up data soon, the database data, where we'll get into tenant management and stuff and new shared attributes, which I hope we can make in this sprint, but it really depends on where we're at and how many explanation and coding videos we need and expansion videos we need to get there. So fun times ahead. We're really getting into real world use cases and out of the system. So we're making that DBA, I guess, if you want to say database admin. We're getting out of there and moving more into the analysis and architecture side of the system itself. So thank you very much again for watching and making it this far. Thank you for all the comments and the subs. It's very humbling, and I can't wait to start next sprint, and I will see you there. Have a good one. Oh yeah, like, and YouTube will recommend it to other users. Comment, and I'll talk to you. And subscribe to support me. Have a good one.